Hey everyone, welcome to test week. And so for today, there's not going to be a whole lot of things new, but today is just a day as your last kind of full day before the exam, to get ready for it and to go back to any material that you need to look at, and also to go through the checklist and just make sure that you are where you need to be in preparations for the exam. There will be two study sessions today. The two study sessions are going to be a little bit more focused than the ones that we did on Thursday, where it was kind of just a question and answer type thing. But I am going to be going through some of the major concepts, theories, and models from units 1 through 5 and talk about how we can take a look at some of the strengths, weaknesses, and limitations of those models, because that can be a common question that you're asked in an FRQ. But other than that, this week is really for you guys to kind of think back to everything that you've learned, to be able to apply that, but really just trust in what you know, and really just kind of smile and make sure you're ready for the exam. For those of you guys who are observing Ramadan, first of all, Ramadan Mubarak, but also I know that that can present some different challenges during this time, and since the exam falls within the month of Ramadan, that could present some challenges, but just know that just think about how best to take care of your body. I know you might not be getting as much sleep, or be able to, it's a little bit more difficult. But just know, just once again, just keep at it. And this is not something that we need to overly stress about. So I am going to flip over to my screen, and I'm going to show you guys what I have in store for you guys today. But once again, there's nothing really new today. It's just this last day to make sure that you are on the right page so that you can do well tomorrow. So for today, you head to the distance learning folder, and you are going to head down to the same folder that we were using last week, the week 6 and 7. This folder will go through tomorrow. So all the information going to the exam will go through tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday of the end of the week, we'll have something a little bit different, which I don't exactly know what we're going to do yet. So we're just going to try to get through tomorrow, and then we'll move forward from there. All right, so this is all kind of the information here, but you will see now going down Monday, May 11th. So just a couple of quick things. The study sessions, like I said, these are the last two study sessions of the year. So I encourage everyone. We had pretty good participation last Thursday, but I encourage everyone, even if you've never come to a Zoom session with me this entire distance learning time, please show up to get some last minute time to ask questions, but also to hear some important content. They're not scary. Generally, you don't even have to have your video on. You don't have your audio on. So really, you're just kind of observing me talking. It's not a whole lot of participation, as many of you guys know. We'll be reviewing, so I kind of talked about that already, but we'll be reviewing major concepts. And then today is your day to finish your review, practice, and study. There's nothing new for today. So I am reposting some things that I had in last Friday's folder. The first thing is this 5 steps to get ready. You may have already done this, and if you've already done this, that is great. But you need to make sure that there's some things that you might want to review, especially as it gets closer to the exam. Either yesterday or today, you should be getting an exam ticket, or your e-ticket, in your email from the College Board. It is going to give you the link that you will click on to access your exam. There's more information on this in the previous videos I've made, and also on the College Board website. But if you have not received your e-ticket, probably by this afternoon, that is going to be a problem. You're not going to be able to access the exam. So you were supposed to get it 2 days before the exam, which would have been Sunday, May 10th. Then you also are going to want to make sure you fill out the checklist. So here's the checklist. You are going to want to make sure that you do this, just making sure you know exactly what time it is. Am I ready to take the exam? Here's a long list of things. Some of these are really easy. You'll probably just skip over it. But just read through all these things just to make sure that you know that you have done it, and make sure you check it off. And then during the exam, here's some things that you're going to need to know. And make sure that you've also done the exam demo. And remember, there's 3 ways to upload your questions. There is copy and pasting it into it. there's uploading a document or uploading a photograph of your written assignment. So make sure you have an idea of which one you're going to use. But yes, you cannot write directly into the exam. You do need to have a Google Doc open. You do need to have something else open, or a Word document that you are going to be uploading into the exam or copy and pasting into the exam. Make one-page study sheets for each unit based on the review material from the previous weeks. If you go back to the original folder here, there are every single PowerPoint, every single term sheet from units 1 through 5 that we did the first 5 weeks of this distance learning time period, I have there. Go back to this week's previous folders and review any videos or test information that you missed. So if you are still confused about how the test is going to take place or when it's going to take place or what it's going to look like, you need to review those folders. And then below, I'm posting reposting two videos that I originally posted on Friday that I think are important. So the one that I'm posting here, this is the iScore Live webinar. This is not me doing it, but these are some people who are really high up in the AP exam, but they're focusing specifically on the AP Human Geography exam. And so this webinar is awesome. It starts with some really basic information. You might want to fast forward through it if you are someone who has been keeping up to date on everything and you've been paying attention the last couple of weeks. But for those of you guys who haven't, this goes through exactly what the test is going to be on. But for those of you guys who have, scroll through some of that and then focus on like the second part of the webinar where they really focus on what are some strategies and what are some key things you need to know. They also talk about some of the do's and don'ts of writing FRQs. So things like using really vague terms or not explaining yourself as some of those don'ts of the FRQs. And then in Friday's folder, I posted a video where you had the opportunity and some documents where you had the opportunity to do some timed practice. And the one was on devolution, the other one was on the natural increase rate, I believe. This video I also posted in Friday's folder, but if you didn't see it, this is the review video of that timed practice. Hi, Bryn. This is my daughter. Can you say good luck? Good luck. Good luck. Say it again. Say good luck. Good luck. Okay. All right. So head back outside, Bryn, because I'm almost done with the video. All right. So this is the review folder. This is the review of that time practice. So if you're worried, okay, I wrote that time practice, I don't know if I did well, this will go through it. Even if you didn't do that time practice, you can still go through this, and it does give you some really good advice and some sample questions. The more you can review, the better. Then other than that, all I really want to say, though, is just also make sure today and tomorrow that you're prepping your body and you are making sure that you drink a lot of water, you eat really healthy, and you get some sleep tonight. Do not pull an all-nighter. They're never worth it. So do not, go to bed early tonight. Drink lots of water today. So I ran cross country and track in college, in high school. And if I had a big race, I would want to make sure that I got enough sleep, that I drank enough water, I ate healthy food the night before. And it was really important to me to prep my body for that race. And obviously that's a physical endeavor, but the same goes for a mental endeavor. The better that you're going to feel tomorrow, the better that you're the less stress you're going to really cause yourself, because all those types of things, like lack of sleep, that just elevates our stress level. And so just make sure that you're trying your best to prepare your body for that. Like I already mentioned in the intro of the video, if you're observing Ramadan, I do understand that this is going to present different challenges, but do what you can do to try your best to reduce the amount of stress that you have going into it. And this is something that we prepared for the entire year. Trust in your preparation, trust in what you've learned, and at some point, go to bed, and there's not too much more you need to do. Obviously, you have a good chunk of time tomorrow as well, but make sure that you also spend some time just taking some time to relax before the exam. Other than that, I will post one more video tomorrow. I will be available on Zoom for about an hour tomorrow. This will be an open drop-in question. So this is not a study session, but if you have any last-minute questions, I will be available on Zoom from 10 to 11 tomorrow, and I will post that link in tomorrow's folder. Other than that, we are on the home stretch. Good luck, and email me if you have any questions, and hopefully I see you at a study session. Goodbye.